Hello, everyone. Welcome to Random Album Review. My name is Brian,
I'm Larry.
and this is episode 18 of
18.
our series here. 18. Big old 18.
Woo!
We can pay taxes now.
Yeah. Play
Yeah.
play play the scratch off lottery.
Yeah. Then lose. Anyway,
Can get drafted in
this
the
week,
military. Sorry.
through the
Forgot about that
podcast,
one.
the podcast can, yeah.
Podcast goes military.
Anyway, this week, Larry,
Yes.
my week. This week I went for K-pop, but it's it's a bit different than normal. I chose a K-pop boy group.
Yeah.
Very surprising, even though I listen to all types of music. But anyway, this week I had NOEASY by Stray Kids.
Yes.
And as you guys can see in the what corner? This corner for me, right? No, this one.
Other one. Yep.
I can't. Okay, this one. Yeah, in this corner. The album cover is pretty cool. No
I love
easy,
the
but
album cover.
it says noisy at the same time, which actually ties into something interesting. So Larry, this group, or it was an era in K-pop. I don't know if it was an era or it's just Stray Kids, but there was a time in K-pop where the genre was called noise music. I don't know how to describe it, but it's
Wait.
really good.
It's
I
like
think, I think "Thunderous," a song off this album. I think the second
yeah.
one that might be considered it. But there's another song by them called Miro, Miroh. That I think is like the embodiment of noise music, and it honestly, it's very different, but it's like it's like a lot of noises that for some reason work really well together.
That's that's interesting. All
Yeah.
right, fair enough. I was wondering like because earlier this week when you originally first sent me the album, I told you that I really liked the album cover, and I didn't say it at the time, but I was wondering like, obviously it says no easy, but it also says noisy. I was like, I don't know what
hmm
that's about, but that there you go, answered my
Yeah.
question.
Noise music, not noisy music, noise music.
Noise.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if there's a difference. Probably one's not it's not noisy. It's
It's
just
noise.
noise, and
It's
it works.
it's
Anyway,
noise.
so what do you think about the album? Like, your first initial thoughts? Your first few listens here.
Um, so just because of the albums that you've had me listen to in the past, I didn't expect this to be a boy group like right out of the gate. I didn't like do any research or anything. I just hopped straight in.
Mm-hmm.
And immediately I was just like, oh, whoa, this is not exactly what I was expecting. Very good album overall. I will say I was kind of thrown off at first though, just because like the first song, and I do really like the first song, Cheese, but
Mm-hmm.
there's a portion of that song, it's the bridge where one of the members just lists off four types of
Oh
cheese.
yeah, that's the
It's
best
like it's
part.
like blue cheese, cheddar cheese, Parmesan cheese, and I was just like, huh? What?
Yep.
Like, did I hear that correctly? And yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah, it's
It
blue cheese, cheddar cheese, Parmesan cheese, cheese. Yeah, it's
like I just caught me a little off guard. I
it's
immediately like right out of the gate, I was kind of like, is this real?
is this real?
It is. It is, and
Of
it's
course, it's
good.
real.
The album's good. It like I said, kind of threw me off like right away, but the rest of the album's a lot of fun to listen to. It's not exactly a short listen, but it's not a long listen either. Didn't feel like it dragged itself out or anything. Um,
Yeah.
I will say, and I kind of get what you're saying with like the whole noise thing, where it's like kind of just a lot of sound all going on at once. That kind of how I would describe some of the beats and instrumental. Like there's just kind of a lot going on all at once.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily a
Yeah.
bad thing, but that is a really good way to describe it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, breaking down the album, we have No Easy. It was released in 2021. My notes are awful because I didn't realize I realized I didn't put the date that it dropped. August 23rd, 2021.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
My notes aren't that bad. Anyway, so they debuted on March 25th, 2018, making them almost 6 years now. I think almost six. My math is
That is
right.
how that math works. It's true.
They are under the same company as ITZY, a previous
Yes.
previous artist we've had on the podcast. They're under JYP Entertainment,
Hmm.
and they were formed. So they were under a survival show, and I think I explained it in one of the episodes. The survival show is like 100 contestants in a show. They all like they either team up or they're like all like solo. They like perform a song. There are judges that judge their singing, their dancing, and their rap abilities. All that stuff. And that that's how Stray Kids was formed. They were originally 9 members. They were Bangchan, Lino, Changbin, Hyunjin, Han, Felix, Sungmin, and In. And Woojin. And Woojin is the one who left. He left for undisclosed reasons, personal reasons, in 2019. I forget the exact date. I think it was near the end, so I'd say maybe like October, November, around there, I think. But yeah, so they were originally 9, 1 left. Go ahead, sorry.
No. Do you happen to know if out of the 9 and now 8 members, are they all performing members or?
They all perform. So they all performed.
Okay.
Uh,
But
yeah,
then
they all
some of them
perform.
probably take more roles in the behind the scenes, like the production and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So their leader is Bangchan, and he was born in Korean and then moved to Sydney, Australia. So if you hear him speak English, he has an Australian accent. Felix, another member, he has a very deep voice. If you heard on this album, you hear a very deep voice. That's Felix.
Him? Okay.
Yep. He was born. He's born in Australia, but his parents are Korean, so he's Australian Korean.
Cool.
And kinda, I guess. I don't know. That's what my notes say. They have a quote unquote spin-off group. Not really a spin-off. It's just like that's what they were, and then they joined the show and then became Stray Kids. They're called Three Racha, and they're made up of Bangchan, Changbin, and Han. Now these three I think are mainly they're like rappers. They rap a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and I think these three are also the ones that usually like have some kind of role in the production. So like either beat making, producing. A lot of the other members also write their own lyrics as well. So like all 8 members, they all sometimes write their own lyrics depending on the song. But they all also have roles in producing, making the beats, all that kind of stuff. Which is why like a lot of people consider them a self-produced group. Like not every song is produced by one of the members, because the way music is, you kind of want people that are known in the business to make a good song, because they know what they're doing, kind of.
Yeah.
I guess is what people would consider it. But all right, we're back, Larry.
This episode is all over the place. This is
it's not my fault.
no.
You blame Larry for that.
Yeah, I really don't know what happened. The recording just stopped.
But you guys probably heard me say something about someone known making a song. Well, yeah, I guess. But also, making your own music is also pretty cool. I checked during our break. Thunderous is mainly written by Sriracha. So, and as I don't know if you remember this, it was maybe 5 minutes ago for us. Sriracha is the 300 members in Stray Kids, so
Yeah.
it would make sense. An interesting fact about the album actually we're listening to this week, Larry.
Yes.
It is their second studio album. I probably should have said this way earlier, but second studio album, and it was actually their first ever million selling album. So this album hit 1 million sales. It's probably still going up, but it was their first ever one, which is pretty cool.
Big achievement.
Big achievement. 1 million is a lot.
It's a lot. I'll never sell that much. No chance.
One day. Make music. Just start SoundCloud rapper. Go.
Yikes.
Anyway, they in 2023 they won they won a Billboard Music Award for top K-pop album with their third studio album, 5 Star, which is actually the other album I considered for this week, Larry.
Mm-hmm.
Either that one or this one, and I chose this one. Um, they have another album. They have their first studio album called In Step. Let me check my records, i.e., Spotify. In Life, yeah. In Life or Go Live? Yeah, okay, it's called Go Live. I'm so wrong. In Life is like their repackage plus or more songs, but
The deluxe
so
edition.
yeah. So their first studio album, Go Live. Um, yeah, had a song called God's Menu, which was it's very popular. It's still is very popular. It's a very good song. It is it became the group's first single. So it was released as a single and then released with the album, so the lead single type thing. And this is the group's first single to be certified gold by the RIAA,
Okay.
which is pretty cool.
Big
Pretty cool for them.
achievement.
Big achievement for them. Yeah. What else do I have? Oh, speaking of something in America, because the RIAA is the Recording Industry Association of America. You know what I'm saying.
Yes.
On February 10th, 2022, JYP announced that they signed with Republic Records for like promotion in the United States. So like promotion as in like probably ads and stuff, like probably some ad on like Billboard or something.
Yeah,
Billboard
it's
on like
like
Times Square, that kind of
pushing
stuff.
pushing their
Yeah, pushing
artists
them
in
more.
America.
Yeah, they are also signed with ITZY. ITZY's also signed for Republic Records. Don't know if I said that in the last episode. I had, but oh well, I said it now.
Said it now.
Interesting fact that I remember seeing, but I forgot all about. They were featured on a remix of Lil Durk's "All My Life" in October 2023,
Hard.
which is funny.
Hard.
I remember seeing that. It was recommended to me on my Spotify. I never touched it, and it never came back to me.
Yeah, I don't think I'm
Which is
gonna
really
listen to
funny.
that one, but hard. Hard
Anyway,
anyway.
hard anyway. This happens. Um, so they released their eighth Korean EP because they also debuted in Japan. That makes sense. So they have full length Japanese albums too, as well as Korean. I don't believe they have an English one yet. Maybe but that'd be pretty cool if they did. So they debuted in Japan. So they have this is the whole Korean language EP version or Korean EP versus a Japanese EP.
Yeah.
This one's mainly in Korean. And their lead single, La 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 La, which is actually funk. You know what that is? You know what funk is?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's there's some funk vibes into it, and the EP was that lead single. It topped the charts in Korea and the United States, and La La La, the lead single, became the group's first entry on Billboard.
Nice.
On the Billboard Hot 100 at number 90.
Huge.
So, huge achievement for them. Very cool. And that was a very quick history lesson.
Yeah.
They've
Learned a
done a
lot.
lot more. I'll tell you what, they've done a lot more, but I don't want to put too much in this because I don't know.
Don't need to oversaturate an episode. It's okay.
Yeah, I just need to get
Get
right
the
to
point
the point. You know?
across.
These guys are pretty big. They're huge. All right, they make good music.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the episode done.
That's it. Yeah, so this
Alright.
week, we're covering this album and they make good music. Thanks.
All right. See you guys next week. But all right. So on to the album. This album is pretty cool as well. This is pretty cool as well. What's also cool about this album is that three of the songs on the album, out of the 14, are not every single member, but just a few.
Mhm.
So we have Red Lights by Bangchan and Hyunjin. We have Surfin' by Lino, Changbin, and Felix, and we have Gone Away by Han, Sungmin, and IN, which is all 8 members split up into groups of 3 and 2. I thought that was cool. I think not every album has this. Does that make sense? Because I mean, they all produce their own music, right? No.
Yeah.
Mainly produce their own music, and sometimes they always have like a song or two that's just like a special song, like maybe 2 of them, 3 of them, maybe a special thing. But I thought that was cool about this album. I don't know. It's every album I've chosen so far. Funnily, recently at least, not initially, but recently has like at least like some kind of quote unquote solo song within them. That makes sense. Because I mean, Itzy had solo songs. Dreamcatcher had solo
Yeah.
songs. Maybe not Bandmate and Baby Metal, but
I
yeah,
know what you're saying
yeah,
though. Yeah.
yeah. The 13th song, Wolfgang. What's cool about that song is they were invited to a competition show called Kingdom Legendary War, and a competition show is like six groups put together, and they compete using like each other's songs or their own songs to make like a really good performance. And this song Wolfgang is a song from their final stage, so the final stage. And with Wolfgang, I believe they won that competition, so that was pretty cool.
It's got some
I believe.
history. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Um, I believe what that is. So, I mean, that's all my notes are empty now. I'm just trying to come up with stuff. What's your favorite cheese, Larry?
What?
What's your favorite cheese?
My favorite cheese?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like just overall.
Yeah.
Colby Jack.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick. Kobe Jack hits.
There's different cheeses for different scenarios, you know.
All right. I'm gonna stop talking about this now. I thought we could transition to something else, but anyway, I lied about that. I don't know what we're transitioning to. I said what your favorite cheese is, but anyway, this is a crazy week. All
Oh my god.
right, on to our favorite part. Get it? Favorite.
Nice.
Larry, what songs did you like this week, Larry? What would you consider your favorite songs off this album?
So I'd considered like there's definitely two that are like for like they're genuinely like really good songs overall, and I like them because
Mm-hmm.
they're good songs. I like Thunderous, very good song.
Huge.
It's a good place in the second spot in the album.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was also a big fan of Wolfgang. I know you just brought that one up, and hearing about that, that's pretty cool. You know,
Yeah,
like there's
there's
a little
history
history.
behind it.
Yeah, there's a little history there for them with the song, and then it won them a competition. That's it's pretty cool. Um, and then I would pick cheese just because, like I said, it. I mean, come on,
Yeah, I get that.
cheese, man. Great
Cheese.
cheese. Brian, what are your favorite songs?
So I liked Thunderous. This is one of the. I'll give you some story here, some lore. Um, I Thunderous is one of the very few boy group song drops that I like waited to watch. Like I wanted to watch. If that makes sense.
He was waiting.
Like so, you know how like you see premieres and stuff. Like when that
Yeah,
like when I came up, when I saw that on my feed for like it was like in 15 minutes, I actually like turned it on, waited 15,
he waited.
and that's like one of the very few. And it was very good. I was very satisfied when I heard it. This is a banger.
Banger.
They go like very loud music, and it sounds like they're thunderous because they're very loud. Aha!
Nice.
I have no idea. It's just I like Domino. I just like how the beat works.
Fair
The beat hit me really good. It was really good, and I like Sorry I Love You. Well, I'm not really a
Ooh,
big like
yeah.
I don't know the beat again. The beat just I don't know. I feel like the beat sold me on this one is really good. I like that a lot.
I will say,
So,
like I mentioned earlier, the beat, the instrumental on a lot of these songs, it's very good. It's in a lot of ways, it's kind of entrancing. Like you just start listening and you kind of
mhm.
just get sucked into it, just a little.
Just a little bit. And then you realize he's rapping about blue cheese, Parmesan cheese, and cheddar cheese. Huh?
Exactly, exactly. Wait, what's he saying? Run that back.
So, any least favorite songs, Larry?
Um, I don't know. There wasn't anything that was like super particularly bad. I I wasn't the biggest fan of, and I'm gonna guess it's just pronounced sick. It's Sick with two
Yeah,
S's
sick.
in the
Yeah,
beginning.
sick with two S's. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a sick.
Not my favorite song in the world. Probably could have skipped it and wouldn't notice. Um,
Hmm.
Maybe Secret Secret as well, but I it like I said, if I were to listen to the album again, I'd probably just be listening and wouldn't even notice. I'd play through and it would be like, oh yeah, whatever. So
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I understand that. A lot of albums have that song, those
it's
type of
not,
songs.
yeah, it's not like horrifically
Like
bad. I gotta skip it. I can't listen to it at all. If it plays, it plays. But
we should look for an album that's god awful and just put least favorite songs on there so we
zero
have a
out of
balance in
10.
the world.
This is a 0.
Uh, anyway, back on track. Yeah, so I didn't have any least favorites, Larry. Thanks for asking.
Oh man, really? That's crazy. No
There's
least
silence for a little bit.
favorites?
Yeah, I like all the songs.
He likes them all.
I mean, I
Fair enough.
genuinely do. They're all pretty good.
That,
Um,
yeah, I mean,
like I said, my like my thing for like least favorite song is if I genuinely would never listen to it ever, and I just
yeah,
don't.
you feel
I
like you
have
can't put a
very few
song
of
on
those
that
songs.
list.
Yeah, there's very few songs on that list.
That's
But
yeah.
yeah, it's really difficult to pick one like that. You know what I mean? But
It has to be really, really bad.
yeah. So what'd you what'd you what? So overall, Larry, what'd you think of the album and their history?
Learning about their history is pretty cool. Obviously, the whole thing with the JYP records and their history. The three members having the group before. I think what was it? Three Racha?
Sriracha.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. It's interesting again, like the whole concept of like the way they can form some of these groups, kind of just like
Mm-hmm.
out of the blue. Um, Good album overall. Uh, Definitely a fun listen. Doesn't drag on by any means. Um, I I saved music off of it. I probably at some point could go back and listen to the whole album front to back. It's fun. It's different.
Yeah, yeah. Appreciate that. Good overall. What? Good summary. There you go. That's the word. Summary. Jesus.
Brian, how are you feeling about it overall?
Um, like I said, I liked it. I thought it was good. I thought it was very good. Um, I think the key word in my opinion for this album or any Stray Kids album is fun.
Fun, yeah, yeah.
Very fun. Oh, and noise music, but
Noise, fun noise. That's it.
it's fun noise. It's very good and fun noise.
Fun noise.
That's exactly what my notes say.
There you
Very
go.
good, fun, noise.
That's all you need.
All right. Important part, Larry.
Yeah.
What did you give this album out of 10?
I give NOEASY a 7.75 out of 10.
Ooh, huge.
Brian,
I gave it an 8.7.
8.7. Okay, okay.
I will say though, most of the Stray Kids albums I will say are around the same ranking for me because they're all
Okay.
different, but they're all very good. So
I have a feeling
again,
I'll
man,
probably find out at some point.
my personal opinion, but
Fair.
yeah.
It's all
So
opinionated.
yes, don't take any of these opinions to heart. Any of the facts that I said earlier. I usually speed run my notes, so I like just like in high school, I write my notes with at least little detail, but as knowing as possible. Does that
No.
make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
So I do leave out some critical facts, but I also leave in a lot of critical facts. So I may or may not be too accurate. But anyway, throw that aside. If you guys have listened to this album before, what would you rate it, and what song is your favorite? If not, you should definitely give it a try.
Give it a try.
Larry
Come
says so.
on. Yeah. Give it a
Yeah,
try.
yeah, yeah. Listen to this noise music.
Listen to the
It'll change your
noise.
mind. Noise, not the voices, the noise.
True. Ignore the voices in your head. Listen to the noise.
Yes.
Come on.
Anyway, we should. Oh, jeez. I suck, man. This is awful. Anyway, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys next week. Bye bye.
See you guys. Woo!